Good morning, guys. It's Alice Monique with Vintage Gal 18, and I'm just working on some projects for my swaps that I have entered in Your Paper Pantry. And I just wanted to share you, I guess, the process. So right now I'm just using my Big Kick so I can do some die cutting. And for one of the swaps, it's called Artsy Fartsy Tickets, and we use our Tim Holtz ticket die. And the theme for this month's swap is ABC 123 Back to School. So I have several different papers. I did some when the swap opened, but I didn't have enough school paper or themed school paper, so I did some apples. I did this black and white, let's see if I can get it, black and white, kind of looks like chalkboard. And then I did ladybugs. I'm not sure if that's really school related, but I want to put some other school related items above because it's supposed to be a 2-layered ticket swap. And then I found this cool paper yesterday that I went to Hobby Lobby, so that's pretty. Let me do that one. And I really haven't had much time to do any of my projects. I've just been super busy with the kids and doing their projects, having fun with them. And see, there's that ticket right there. That is way too pretty. I have another one that I'm going to do. I actually put the wrong one on the bottom because I'm trying not to scratch this one, and I put this one on top for not paying attention. So I have one scratched and one non-scratched. Okay. And this paper is just the alphabet on like writing paper. Did I get this right? Yes. Put that right in. Oh, that one came out cute. There's another swap that I entered in YPP, and it's Swap Your Die Stash. And I don't have that many dies. I have a little bit. I have, of course, that ticket die that I showed you, and then I have this new die that I had gotten from Not Too Shabby, and this other one. So I'm gonna use, I just bought some of that shrink plastic, so I'm gonna use that on some of these. And so the material we have to use as far as for that goes, it's either shrink plastic, canvas, metal. If we're going to use cardstock, it needs to be black or white. that's pretty cool. I've never used the shrink plastic. I just I saw another YouTube channel doing her stuff. It's Sari. She has awesome imagination, and she did some items with some shrink plastic, and it came out really cool. So I went to go buy that so I could try those, and of course for the swap as well. I thought that was pretty cool. All the neat stuff you could do with that. But of course for this swap I have to leave the shrink plastic blank. It's just the die cut that I'm going to send in. So I'm not a real expert at die cutting. Haven't really been doing it for too long. So I hope I'm doing okay so far. Okay, so I ran this cloud one just the way I run everything regularly, but it didn't cut this time, so I'm assuming there's too much space in between here, so I'm going to try and place I guess an extra thing. I don't know. Let's see. Well, it's not even going through. Maybe it's one too much. Let's see if this works. Okay, that's too much pressure for that. Let me take this sleeve out. I don't know. See, I tell you, I'm not an expert in cutting. So, I guess the only way you're going to learn is by trial and error, right? Okay, so I'm going to take that sleeve off. Put that, and maybe put this. Let's see. And then this. Let's see if that runs through. It's going to be too much. I don't want to overdo it either. Oops. Great. Okay, I think that's too much. Okay. Let's put the sleeve back on. And now I'm going to take the other one. Because the first time I tried it with these, and I guess these are too thin. I don't know. Let's see, put the sleeve back on and try it with just this. Okay, see, nothing's happening. That's too thin. So now, what do I do? Help. So now I put it thicker, and now it's really hard, and I'm afraid to break it. Okay, let me pause this video and see what I can figure out. Okay, so I found a piece of cardboard, you know, some chipboard, and I'm going to see if I can cut it this time, maybe with the thickness. Okay, I hear cutting now. Let's hope it does work. Yay! It did the impression, but it didn't cut it quite. So I need it a little bit thicker. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, so I might have to buy just something else, or maybe a thicker board. I don't even know if they sell something like that. Okay, let's see. See if I could align this. Okay, let's see if this works. Please, it should work, right? Oh, no, I moved it. that. And yep, it worked. So cool. Okay, so these really thin die cuts will be needing some grunge board or some, so in case anybody's ever had that problem. So I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do with this, because just using these, just a platform and these glass, the plexi, what do you call this? It's just not working. So okay, let me unravel this other stuff here. Okay, so I did this die right here, and that came out real cute. Of course, for some reason I'm still having to pop some of these out. And that's because I did put both grunge boards. I see it does leave, I put that, and I actually sandwiched it instead. Maybe that's why that happened. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut this with some scissors or something because that's just not coming out. I need to get some. So I did that with the black heavy cardstock, and now I guess I won't sandwich it this time. Just leave it like that. And let me put the, or is it because I'm doing 2 at a time? I don't know. Let me put this right, okay, just measuring it. Getting some of that shrink plastic. Let's see how that comes out. Okay, there's something going on. So hopefully the results are good for those. Oh, yeah. Okay, so these did tear off a little bit easier than that other. Oh, but this one didn't. I think it is because I'm doing 2 at a time. I think I have to do 1 at a time. But look, that's so pretty. So you have 1. You can use it like that. Just use, let me put something behind it. You can't even see with the white. But that is so cool. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do this again with the shrink plastic. That is coming out really, really cool. I will show you one. Okay, I don't know what happened to. Okay, there's the heart. Let's see. Let me get a dark background so you can see that. So there's the shrink plastic. That's coming out real pretty. And then I'm going to do the film strip on its own on the shrink plastic, because right now that I was doing that together with the what do you call that frame, the Polaroid picture frame, it just was not coming out. So if I do it on its own by itself, maybe it will come out just fine. Okay, for some reason it's not working out. Well, see that? It's not working out with this shrink plastic. It's not cutting it out right. I don't know what's happening. Okay, see, I have to really, really tear that up. Okay, there. So it does work. Okay, I guess what I'm going to have to do with the other one is just cut it up real good. Okay, so I have thin little cardboard like this that I got from some boxed up beverages that we purchased. So I kept the cardboard since it's super thin. But I'm using these small dies and it's not working out. I have to cut them out. And I don't want that. That's why I bought this, to avoid that. I'm adding another smaller, even thin, just to lift it up a little bit, just to see if it goes through, but it's not working out. Let's see how this one comes out. Remove this so I can put some pressure on it. Okay, that's just really I don't want to overwork this, and it feels like I am. Okay, let's see if that worked out. Okay, that was my morning workout. That was okay. See how it comes out. It feels more like an embosser for cardboard. So this is not going to work on cardboard or any other thick material unless you want to emboss it, because that's just not working out. It will do thin cardstock, and it does do the plastic shrink, but it's just not working out with the cardboard. So I see that this video's gotten a little bit long, so I'm going to cut it here, and then I'll come back and do some other finishing touches in the next video. So thank you for watching. Bye.